Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Malasia and I'm here to teach you how to build, believe, and achieve the life that you desire. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys what to do if you feel like you can't find your purpose in life. How to find your purpose in 3 easy steps. So if you are struggling with figuring out your purpose, whether it's because you're multi-passionate or you feel like you don't have a passion, or you just feel lost, the first thing I recommend doing is, if you're religious, now if you're not religious, this may not apply to you, but if you're religious, the first thing I would advise for you to do, something that at least I did and really helped me out a lot, is to pray to God and ask him to put your life in his hands. And I know this may seem silly because like we're already in God's hands technically, but if you set the intention and if you ask him personally, hey, I trust you enough for me to put everything in your hands, like I'm trying my hardest, I can't figure it out, God, I just want it all in your hands. It made a major 360, at least when I did it. And I've heard many other stories of other people doing it and their life made a major 360. You know, sometimes when we're lost, praying for clarity actually works. And if you're not religious, maybe asking the universe for clarity or just asking yourself, diving into your higher self. Once I asked God to put my life in his hands, I decided to leave YouTube and to really find my niche and to plan out my channel and to stop going to school. And I honestly ended up stumbling into life coaching from that. I would have never thought of life coaching. I would have never niched down if I didn't ask for God to put me in his hands. And honestly, I feel so much better now that I have, and I would have never predicted this for myself, and this was not the path that I was going on until I asked for God to help me get on the right path. My next 2 tips have nothing to do with religion. For those of you guys who are not religious, I don't judge. Do you, boo? A second way that you can find your purpose is to combine what you love with what makes you happy, with what you're good at, with what is something in this world that you want to change. And once you have the answers to these 4 questions, I think it's a lot more easier to figure it out. After praying to God and asking to have my life in his hands, I sat myself down and I asked myself those questions, and through asking myself these questions, I was just like, what do I enjoy doing? I enjoy listening to self-development podcasts, reading self-development books, watching YouTube. I enjoy singing. What am I good at? I'm good at singing. I'm good at like helping people and other things. The list can go on what my multi-passionate ass. And honestly, once I hit the point where it was just like, what change do you want in the world? It was very clear what I had to do and what I wanted to do. The change that I wanted to see in this world is for people to stop second guessing what they want out of life, for people to stop listening to others' opinions and setting aside their own passion, setting aside their own dreams for what's socially acceptable to what's more realistic. I'm so tired of seeing people that want to go after what they want in life, but they don't because they're scared or because they don't think they can or because they're self-limiting beliefs. I want all of you guys, I want everyone to listen to your calling no matter how scary it is, no matter who's telling you that you can't do it. And that's why I niched down to this. And you know what? I miss the sketches. I miss the story times, but you know, this feels right. And even if I'm not at 1 million subscribers, I'm okay with that because whoever's watching my channel is learning something new and it's helping impact their lives majorly. And that's all I want. And I may just low-key be throwing in a sketch here and there during the holidays because, you know, I gotta push that comedy. A third thing that I would advise to do is to keep in mind that you can have multiple purposes. You don't just have to have one. And this doesn't even only have to apply to people who are multi-passionate. Your purpose can change throughout your life. You know, in the beginning, your purpose could be to be a teacher, and then you might feel like you have a calling to try dancing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Life is meant to be lived. You don't need to only be doing one thing for your whole life. If you feel like you want to try out something, I strongly advise to try it out because that could be your soul, that could be God, the universe, that could just be your higher self telling you to go do that thing because that thing could be something that really, really, really fulfills you and feels more like your purpose than what you're doing. Don't ignore urges to try something new, that new thing that you're neglecting and that you're saying that, you know, I'm not this, I'm not that, could be your purpose. I remember I used to see people life coaching and I was just like, that's cool. Maybe when I'm 30 or something, and now look at me. I saw it and I studied and I loved it and now I'm freaking life coaching. So If you have an urge to go try basketball, girl, go try basketball. If you have an urge to try being like a freaking YouTuber, try it. You know, there's nothing wrong with trying. And if you find out that it's not for you, then instead of taking that as a fail, you're one step closer to getting to what you truly are meant to do and what you truly will enjoy doing. You won't know unless you take action. Unapologetically explore your passions. I don't care who judges you, okay? They ain't gonna explore them for you. So those are my 3 little tips on how to find your purpose. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that subscribe button, you know. Hope you guys all have a great day. Build, believe, and achieve the life that you want. And I'll see you guys later.